What makes you worthy of respect, a bank account, or the truth you carry? At a glittering gala, heiress Sabrina Lockridge sneered at Malik Johnson, a black janitor. She waved a sheet of Arabic text like a toy. "Read this, and I'll marry you." The crowd roared with laughter. Could humiliation turn into revelation? The sound of glasses clinking faded as Malik stepped forward. The chandeliers of the Lexington Terrace glittered as Sabrina Lockridge raised her champagne glass. Only 30 years old, the heiress had already mastered the art of commanding attention. She smirked, her voice carrying over the laughter of wealthy donors. "If anyone here can read this Arabic script, I'll marry them tomorrow." Gasps, chuckles, and nods followed. Her words weren't curiosity, they dripped with mockery, aimed squarely at the hotel staff lingering at the edges. Near the water station, Malik Johnson froze, his hand tightening around a pitcher. Every head turned as eyes shifted toward him, the only black janitor in the room, as if the cruel dare had already chosen its target. One man whispered, "What does he even know besides mopping floors?" The marble floor seemed colder beneath Malik's shoes, the golden light pressing down on him like a spotlight he never asked for. The room's laughter swelled, drowning him in the kind of silence that burns louder than words. And still, he stepped forward. Malik's footsteps echoed too loudly against the polished floor, each step pulling more stairs. Sabrina leaned against the piano, lips curled. "Go ahead," she said, holding up the folded sheet of Arabic text. A guest had passed her, as if it were a party trick. A ripple of laughter swept the room. Malik reached for it, but before he could take it, one donor deliberately brushed past him, spilling champagne down his sleeve. "Careful," the man sneered, "wouldn't want to stain the help's uniform." The crowd chuckled again, the sound sharp as glass. Malik's chest tightened, but he didn't flinch. He took the paper, eyes tracing the inked lines. Behind him, the hotel manager hovered, ready to end the spectacle. The whispers grew louder, "He won't last 2 lines." Malik's hands trembled, not from fear of the text, but from the weight of every mocking eye pressing on him. "What would you do if this happened to you?" Sabrina's smile widened, sensing victory before the game had begun. "Let's see if the janitor can even find the first word," she said sharply, her voice slicing through the murmurs. Malik held the paper steady, though his sleeve was still damp with champagne. A man near the buffet whispered, "Bet he thinks it's upside down." Laughter followed, louder this time, stripping away the last shred of doubt about their intent. For a moment, Malik felt invisible, less a man than a prop in their cruel theater. The ballroom's silence tightened around him, suffocating. His pulse pounded in his ears. But then, he spoke. His voice was low, clear, unshaken. Line by line, he read the Arabic aloud, not stumbling once. The words flowed with rhythm and respect, each syllable pronounced with care. Conversations halted mid-breath. Someone dropped a fork. A scholar in the crowd leaned forward, eyes widening. "That's not just reading," he whispered, "he understands it." Malik paused, then translated softly into English, "Justice is the language all hearts know." The room, once brimming with smug certainty, now hung in stunned silence. Sabrina's smirk faltered. Sabrina tried to laugh it off, her voice shaky. "Cute trick," she said, though her eyes betrayed the crack in her confidence. Malik placed the sheet gently on the piano, then faced the crowd. "It's not a trick. It's knowledge. And knowledge doesn't wear a uniform." His words cut deeper than any melody. A donor shifted uncomfortably, muttering, "We mocked the wrong man." Sabrina's face flushed, the power slipping from her grasp. Malik straightened his shoulders, no longer the invisible janitor they thought he was. "You measured me by skin and status," he continued, "but dignity has no color, and truth has no accent." Applause broke, hesitant at first, then rising until the marble hall thundered with it. Sabrina lowered her gaze, exposed by the very game she had started. Malik handed the paper back, steady and calm.